everyone, that was Jimi Hendrix and Voodoo Child, Slight Return, the whole damn thing. Coming in at number 11 on Guitar World Magazine's Top 100 Solos of All Time. The fourth Hendrix solo that I've tackled so far on this list, with still one more to go. I think as far as this list goes, Jimi wins. Pretty sure he's the only guitarist with 5 spots on this top 100, and deservedly so, if you ask me. I absolutely love playing Jimi, and I decided to have a little bit of fun with this one, heavied it up ever so slightly, added some of my own flair and improvisation to it here and there, mostly to the outro solo. I thought I would do the whole song because it's just so full of guitar goodness throughout the entire thing. I didn't really know what to leave out, so I didn't leave out anything. The quieter middle part can get a little bit repetitive to listen to without the singing over it. And I thought about maybe cutting that out, but then I decided, what the hell, let's just leave it in. Maybe I could have, in hindsight, jazzed it up a little bit and to make it a bit more interesting and, do a little improv here and there. But I pretty much stuck to what Jimi was doing and just decided to leave it at that. Regardless, just an amazing piece of guitar virtuosity that Jimi put down on this one. I'm sure I'm not telling you anything that you don't already know in that regard. Everybody knows Voodoo Child. The accolades for Voodoo Child, Slight Return, just go on and on. Number 11 here on this list, as I've already stated. Number 1 on Guitar World Magazine's list of the top wah solos of all time. Also voted the greatest guitar riff of all time on Music Radar's list of the greatest riffs of all time. Also comes in at number 102 on Rolling Stone's list of the greatest songs of all time. Guitarist extraordinaire Joe Satriani has called it simply the greatest piece of electric guitar work ever recorded, and that the whole song could be considered the holy grail of guitar expression and technique. It is a beacon of humanity, he said. Now, I don't know about a beacon of humanity, but it's some damn fine guitar playing. Interestingly enough, it was also Jimi's only song to ever reach the top of the music charts. Posthumously, unfortunately. It was released as a single in the UK a week after Jimi Hendrix died, and it promptly went to number 1 on the British music charts. It was also the very last song that Jimi Hendrix ever performed live in Germany on September 6, 1970. It was his final concert, and Voodoo Child was the closing number that night, and he would be dead within 2 weeks, sadly. Now, as I mentioned in my last video, my practice, learning, and playing time has been greatly reduced because of this coronavirus insanity. With my wife and son home 24/7, I've been pretty much limited to about an hour and a half late at night after my wife goes to bed. So my posts to this countdown list have been reduced from about 1 per week. That was what I was kind of averaging. Down to about 1 every 2 weeks over the past 2 or 3 months or so. So sorry about that, but it's the way it is. I had to pull an all-nighter 2 nights ago to get this one rehearsed and recorded. I think I recorded it at like 5 in the morning. I guess that's why I look like such a mess in the video, hair hanging all over the place. And like I said, I pretty much improvised the outro to this one. I threw down about 6 or 7 takes, picked the best one. At least I think that was the best one. Anyway, I hope you liked it, and we're finally into the top 10. Wow. It only took 2 years. I've got one more blues solo coming up before my next honorable mention, which as of now is going to be a bit of a shred, I think. I haven't done any shredding on this list in a couple of months. I think that I've decided on what it's going to be, but we'll see. I may change my mind. Anyway, that's it for now. I hope you're all well, looking after each other in your little guitar corners of the world. Stay safe, stay virus-free, keep those fingers moving, and we'll see you next time. Ciao.